All right, we're going to get started here with a little warm-up. We're doing a fusion class today, a control class. It's part bar work or traditional bar work and part mat work, Pilates mat work. So you will need a chair or something for balance and some light weights and a towel. So a hand towel, light weights, I use 3 pounds. You're welcome to use 5, whatever you like. 1, no weights at all. And again, the chair for balance and a hand towel, just a, this big, something that you can pull out on. All right, we'll start with our warm-up. Let's just take some breaths. So let's go hip distance apart, shoulders back and down. Take a nice big inhale through the nose, expand the rib cage east and west, and exhale, pull belly button to spine. Think about pulling everything up and in. Inhale, expand the rib cage out to the sides. Exhale through the mouth, pull belly button to spine. Good, add some arms. Inhale, nice and tall. And exhale, blow it all out. Good, one more time. Inhale. And exhale. All right, I'm going to turn to the side and get into a static lunge position. My feet are hip distance apart, that Pilates hip distance. My right heel is down, my right leg is back. There's a slight lunge in the left. We're going to swing the arms around and forward. Keep drawing the shoulder blades down. Lunge into that left leg, but keep that right heel down. Good, just hold it here. From here, we're going to lift and lower. And lift and lower. Make sure you can set that heel all the way down. If you need to come out of your lunge just a bit to get that heel down. If you want a big stretch, get a little bit deeper into that lunge position. Up and down. Strong arms, shoulders back and down. 2 more. Good. Last one. Reach down to the floor. Good. Hold it here. Feel that stretch in that left glute. Good. Just hold it. Set that right heel down. Good. Now we're going to come up. Just chest height. And then back down. Down to the mat. And up. So if you can get the heel down. Keep it down. Feel that stretch in that left glute. Good. One more. And then hold it center, straighten out both legs, narrow the stance for balance. Arms come up overhead, we're going up and over to the left. Nice stretch in the right side of the body, all the way down to the hip flexor, back to center, up and over to the left. And center. Shoulders down, nice tall spine, reaching through the crown of the head. Good, 2 more. Over. And all the way center. All right. Have your chair right in front of you. We're going to do a little balance challenge here. We're going to take it forward into an arabesque. So you're going to take it forward. You can do this at the wall, every countertop, whatever you have for balance. Good. Straighten out that left leg. Elongate through the right. And now reach the left arm forward. Good. Tap the toe down and lift it up. Keep balancing, keep reaching through the arm and the leg. I'm going to do a little bit of this through the class and about probably halfway through. Good, hold it here, hold it long. Good, and then bring it all the way back up. All right, left leg back, right leg forward. Left heel down. Lunge into that right leg as deep as you can, keeping that left heel down and not keeping it parallel, so try not to let it turn in. The tendency is for that heel to turn in, but you get the maximum stretch in that calf if you keep it down. Good, hold it here. All right, we're going to add the arms. We're going to bring them forward and then lift up, lift the heel and bring it down. Lift it up and bring it down. Find a focal point for your balance. And then if you do have a mat, a Pilates mat, a yoga mat, it does provide some instability. So coming off your mat will help if you're having problems balancing. Good. One more. Good, now reach down to the mat, just hold. Good, abs pulled in, feel that stretch. Lower that left heel, make sure it's all the way down. Good, now we're just gonna lift up chest height. Heels are down, knee is over the ankle on the right side. Reach it down and up. Good, 4 more, abs are pulled in. Exhale to come back to center. Good, 2 more. Last one, hold it here. Narrow your stance, arms reaching up overhead, legs are still parallel, toes facing forward, heels in alignment, up and over to the right. And center. Hips are squared off, feeling a stretch in that left side of the body, all the way down to the hip flexor. Biceps by the ears. Good, last one. Going into that standing arabesque, forward onto your chair, lift that leg. Good, hold it here. Straighten up the spine, looking straight down. Reach the right arm. Good, hips are squared off so the pokey hip bones are facing your mat. Good, lower the left leg down and lift it up. Good, activating the glutes, hamstrings. 4, 3, 2, hold it here and just reach. Everything nice and long. Good, and bring it all the way down. Come back to center. Feet hip distance apart. We're going to do some rotation. It's called wood chop. We're going to go high on the right and low on the left. Reaching the arms high, rotating from the waist. Head, neck, and shoulders follow. Low can be anywhere from your waist to your knee to your hip, all the way, or knee, ankle, all the way to the floor. All right, high on the right, low on the left. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach long, exhale. Good, 3, 2, last one. All right, going high on the left, low on the right. Rotate and rotate. Hips stay squared off. Last 3, 2, last one. And all the way back to center. We're going to take it down to the mat. All right, we're going to roll all the way down onto your back with control and do some warm-up for the spine and the glutes. So, feet hip distance apart, feet flat on the floor, arms long and heavy, neutral neck. We're going to articulate up through the spine, picking the hips up. So, articulating glute bridges. Take a nice big inhale through the nose. As you exhale, you're going to scoop the abs, tilt the pelvis, squeeze the glutes. Pick the hips up to your top range. Pause at the top. Take your inhale. Exhale, round down one bone at a time. Good, again. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, scoop, tilt, squeeze, and lift. Pause, inhale. Exhale, round it down. Good, so 2 full breaths. A full exhale up, really squeezing the glutes to pick up the hips. Pause at the top, take your inhale, use that breath. Exhale, one bone at a time, melting down into the mat. Good, 4 more. Exhale, scoop, squeeze, lift. Pause here, inhale, exhale, round it down. Good, last 3. And 2, reaching your knees across the room at your top range, finding that nice alignment from the shoulder to the hip to the knee, plugging the arms into the mat. One more time, up and hold, all the way up and hold. Good. Really draw shoulder blades to glutes here and reach the knees across the room. Legs have stayed hip distance apart and they're not caving in on one another. And now lower the hips and squeeze it up. So tiny little pulses. Careful not to overarch your back at the top, popping the hips through towards the ceiling. Just want to come up to your neutral spine. 3, 2, hold it here. Reach the knees across the room. Take a nice big inhale and then exhale, round all the way down. All right, bring one knee in at a time and rock it side to side. Take the legs to tabletop, legs glued together, knee over the hip, low leg parallel with the floor. Look up, just be able to see your big toes. Arms reaching, we're going up into hundreds. Take your inhale here and then exhale, round up into your C curve. Reach those fingertips across the room, squeeze the legs together and pump the arms. You can send the legs out to your working angle. Deep cleansing breaths. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower the legs a bit. Keep them in tabletop. Take them up. Whatever works for you. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is starting to hurt the hip flexors. You can go into a turnout, Pilates V. That helps to take the pressure off the hip flexors. Last 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2 more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Good. Bring it all the way in. We're going to roll all the way up and come to standing on your mat with your weights. All right. We're going to do some second position work. Turnout, wide turnout. All right. We're going to start with just some rolling through the ankles. It's called ankle articulation. Just warming up the ankles in this turned out position. So I'm not going to use any weights for this. I'm just going to hold my hands at my hips. And then you will bend down. You will send your knees towards your big toes. We're going to lift the heels, come to standing, and then lower the heels down. So it's bend, lift, straighten, lower. Bend, lift, straighten, lower. Bend, lift, straighten, lower. When you lift the heels, the weight should be in the balls of your feet and not your toes. So you're pushing through the ball of your foot. Good. One more. And all the way down. We're going to go into our plie, lift our heels, and just do some tiny little pulses. We're going to pulse the arms out in this diagonal. Then we'll go into a full with a bicep curl. Then we'll do pulse, pulse, lift with the chest press. Then we're going to hold it down and we're going to pulse the knees out. We'll do this part with the heels lowered and then we'll pulse the arms out as well. So we'll pulse the knees away and the arms away. And then I may add a little bit of rotation. And then we'll do 2 sets of that. Alright, so right here with the arms, palms are up, elbows right at the rib cage, wide turnout. Remember the knees are tracking towards your toes, nice tall spine, abs pulled in. Lift the heels, bend the knees, and just tiny little pulses. Right here. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Remember you're pressing the legs away, pressing them out, opening up the hips. Press, press. We've got 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, lift those heels. 2, we're going to go into a full with the bicep curl. Keep the heels lifted, lift the arms down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. If you like a little more of a heel lift, you can narrow your stance just a bit. We've got 4, 3, 2, last one here, chest press with the pulse. So pulse, pulse, lift. Pulse, pulse, lift. Try and keep those heels lifted. Lift. We've got 4, 3. Remember those knees are tracking towards the big toes. Last one. All the way down, hold. Lower the heels. Ah, that feels good. Alright, palms are up. You're going to press the arms and the knees away. Shoulders down. Reach through the crown of the head. Pulse, 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 pulse. 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. All the way up. Hug a tree arms, so palms are facing you. Soft elbow, back down, heels are down. Rotate, right and left. Right and left. 4, 3, 2, last one, all the way up. All right, we're gonna do that again. All right, let's lift the heels first, then bend, then lower, and then straighten the legs. So it's the reverse of that ankle articulation. Lift, bend, lower, up. Lift, bend, lower, up. Lift, bend, lower, up. 3, 2, last one. And up. Lift the heels, palms are up, bend, pulse, pulse. Arms are pulsing away at a diagonal, heels are lifted, and you're opening up those hips. I don't know about you guys, but this always feels so good for me. To me, hips are always so tight. Good, let's do 8, 7, 6, 5. Going into a full up with a bicep curl. Last 2. Good, last 1. Lift the arms and up. Down and up. Elbows are in line with the shoulders. If that's too much, you can bring the elbows down. Curl here. Good, 4. You can always lower the heels. 3, 2. Last 1. Chest press with a pulse. And up. Pulse, pulse, and up. Pulse, pulse. If you lowered your heels, try lifting them again. Abs pulled in nice and tall. Squeeze the glutes and inner thighs at the top. Let's do 2 more. Woo! Last one. Good. All the way down, lower the heels. All right, press the knees away. Press the hands out. Palms are up. Press, press. Abduction. Shoulder, outer thigh. Press, press. 6, 5, 4, 3. Stay low. Good. Come up. Hug a tree. Back down. Rotate. Right, left. Keep the hips squared off. Knees are tracking. Last one. And center. Whoo, your legs should be on fire. Shake it out. Walk it off. Weights come down. Grab your towel. Going down to the mat. Alright. Mat is sliding under my chair. Alright. So you're going to we're going to do some roll downs with the towel in our hands. So the towel is assistance for engagement of the upper back. So you're going to actively pull out on the towel. Palms are down, chest is open, wrists are a little bit wider than my shoulders, legs can be bent or straight, and if you find that you can't come all the way up from the complete roll down, just roll back to where your abs start to shake or your legs start to lift. Once your legs start to lift, you've gone just a bit too far. Alright, I'm going to roll all the way down. Inhale nice and tall. Exhale, scoop the abs. Keep pulling out on that towel. Towel comes up towards the ceiling. Inhale here. Exhale, round it up. Chin to chest, upper back, middle back, low back. Let's round over the top of the legs and then restack the spine. Here's your inhale. Exhale, scoop and roll. Towel comes up. Still pulling out. Inhale here and exhale, round it up. Round over the top and restack the spine. We've got 4 more like that. Scoop the abs, round it down. Inhale here. Exhale, blow all that air out. Crescendo the breath at the sticky part. Inhale, restack. Let's do 2 more. Use your breath to control the roll down. Inhale here. Exhale, round it up. Reach over the top of the legs, over the toes. Restack the spine. 1 more. Nice and tall. Exhale, scoop and roll. Inhale here, and exhale, round. All the way up. All right, if you've started to lose your pants, that's a good sign. All right, back to that same position with the hands and pulling out on the towel. Shoulders back and down, engaging that upper back. Bend the knees just slightly. We're going to do some half roll down work. Legs are glued together, and we're going to roll halfway down and then halfway up. As you roll down, if you want to make this a little more challenging, bring the towel up just like we did in the full. So right to where those abs start to shake, and then round it back up just to sitting up tall. So no rounding over the legs for this one. Bring the arms up, bigger challenge, and back up. Good, 4 more. And then we're going to start adding on and up leveling. If at any point that becomes too much, just go back to this version, the first version. This is the basic and the basis of our move. Let's do 1 more. Keep squeezing those legs together. All right, we're going to roll halfway back and hold, and then we're going to bring the towel down and up 4 times. Inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, scoop and roll. Towel comes up, bring it down and up. 3. Abs pulled in, belly button to spine. Last one, and round it up. Let's do that again. Scoop and roll. Towel comes up, down and up, down and up. 2. Last one. Round it up. 1 more time like that. Legs glued together. Scoop and roll. Towel comes up, down, up. 3, up. 2. Keep pulling it out. Last one. Pulling out on that towel. And all the way up. This time we're going to do a half roll down. Rotate to the right, center, left, center, and up. And then we'll switch lead sides, going to the left and then the right. Inhale nice and tall. Exhale, scoop and roll. Shoulders back and down. Rotate. Squeeze the legs together. Good. Rotate. And back up. Now lead with the left. Down and hold. Legs squeezing, pulling up through the pelvic floor. And back up. Good. 1 more each side. Scoop and roll. Right. Left. And up. This time left and then right. Down and hold. Squeezing the legs, right, and hold. We're going to put that all together and go around the world. We'll start with the right, we'll go up and around, and on the left, come to center, and then left side leads. Inhale nice and tall. Exhale, scoop and roll. Rotate right, lift up. Now you're on the left, center, and roll up. Left side leads, scoop and hold. Left, up, around, center, and up. Good. Right side leads. Right, up, left, center. Last time left. Left, up, right, center, and all the way up. 1 time going right and then left and then coming up. So all the way to that shaky point. Right, around, left, center, left, around, right, center, and all the way up. All right, 1 more thing here. We're going to do a hinge. A hinge is a little more challenging, so you want to decrease your range of motion just a bit. You want to make sure that you keep the spine nice and straight. So it's as though you're up against a board or the wall, and the wall is moving with you. So nice and straight from the crown of your head all the way to the tailbone. Same arm position. And then again, if you want to make it even more challenging, you lift the arms up when you hinge back. Glue those legs together, and then inhale, hinge back, and exhale, hinge it back up. Good. Nice, long spine. Staying as straight as you can. 4, 3, shoulder blades towards glutes. Pulling everything in. 2, we're going to hold this one. Hold it here. Lower the arms if you have to. Reach through the crown of the head. 4, 3, 2, last one, on all the way up. Excellent job. Set that towel aside. We're going to come on up to our chair. We're going to do arabesque with our arms outstretched, holding onto the chair, And our legs in first position, so that Pilates V, heels together, toes apart. From there, we're going to lift that right leg. So you want to be a little bit away from your chair so that your arms are all the way outstretched. Your head is going to go right in between your arms, so your biceps are by your ears. Then, keeping that right leg in first position, so turned out, I want you to lift it behind. So nice and long, just like we did in the warm-up. From here, we're going to lower it halfway down and lift it up. Halfway down and lift. We've got 6. Left leg should stay nice and straight. 5, 4, 2, reach through the toes. Last one, pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5. Go for length. 3, hold it up. Cross it behind. Tap the floor. Lift it up. Try and keep that left leg nice and straight. Tap. Lift. Try and keep the pelvis fairly steady. Lift. 4. Lift. 3. Lift. Last one. Lift. One more set of pulses. Up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Bring it down. Stretch it out. We're going to do one more set, right leg, and then we'll do 2 sets on the left. 8 count or 8 rep each exercise. All right, step it back. Heels together, toes apart. Hips are right over the ankles. Ears in between the arms. Biceps by the ears. Lift. Nice and lengthened here. Lower halfway, lift. Halfway, lift. 6, 5, lengthen. 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, lengthen. 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Cross behind and lift. Cross behind, lift. Lift. 5, lift. 4, lift. 3, abs pulled in. 2, last one, hold it up, pulse it up. Lengthen. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Step it in, shake it out. If you have something really sturdy, you can do figure 4 stretch here. Right ankle over left knee. Sit it back. If your chair is light and flimsy, just be careful, like mine. If you're holding onto the countertop, you have a little more leverage, can get a little bit deeper. All right, left leg, heels together, toes apart. Step them back. Hips right over the ankles. All right, left leg, lift, hold. Find the length. Good, and now halfway down and lift. Halfway, lift. Lengthen. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Pulse. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Cross it behind and lift. Cross, tap the floor. Lift. Tap. Lift. 5, right leg straight. 4, left leg lengthening. 3, 2, last one, hold, lengthen, pulse. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, bring it in. Walk it out, stretch it out, back, one more set. Pelvis over the ankles, heels together, toes apart. Lift that left leg, lengthen, lower halfway, lift, halfway, lift. 6, squeeze. 5, 4, lift, lift. Last 2, hold it, pulse, lengthen. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, abs pulled in, cross over, tap, lift. Tap, lift, lift. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, hold it here, last set of pulses. Straighten that right leg as much as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring it in. Cross left ankle over right knee and sit it back. Relax the shoulders, roll them out. Nice figure 4 stretch. All right, we're going to take it back down to your mat and do some reverse crunches and some up crunches. Bicycle crunches. All right, so roll all the way down to your mat with control. All right, hands behind the head, elbows in your peripheral. Take the right legs up to tabletop. Good, now cross them. Separate the knees just a bit. I've crossed right over left. I'm going to lift the head, neck, and shoulders just so that my shoulder blades are touching the mat. Supporting my head in my hands, my elbows in my peripheral. I'm going to draw my knees in, reach the tailbone across the room, and then set it back down. Exhale, scoop the abs, and lift. 6, 5, 4, really connect breath here. 3, 2, hold this one in, pull, reach right elbow to right hip. Back to center. Right elbow to right hip and center. So you're drawing the rib cage towards the hip on the right side of the body. Squeezing. Exhale. Good. 2. Last one. Set the bottom down. Curl it back in. And then left side and center. Try and keep that tailbone just off the mat, reaching across the room, and side bend. Good. 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Set it down. Lower the head, neck, and shoulders for just a second. All right, we're going to do that reverse crunch again, but this time we're going to go into our frog tabletop, and we'll push the legs out. So we'll bring them in and push out. Lift the head, neck, and shoulders, heels together, toes apart. Knees over the hips to start. Draw them in, push out. Squeeze the inner thighs. In, push out. So a little frog press. If you don't like the chest lifted, it hurts your neck, lower it all the way down. You can put, if your head, neck, and shoulders is down, you can put your thumbs under your glutes. Good. 3, 2, lengthen, exhale, last one, and all the way down. All right, we're going to go into crisscross, right elbow to left knee, left elbow to right knee. We'll go slow tempo, and then we'll hold and pulse up on the right, and then hold and pulse up on the left. So legs to tabletop, hands behind the head, lift the head, neck, and shoulders. Right knee comes in, you're reaching shoulder to knee, center. Exhale, left, switching every time, slow and controlled. Exhale. 5 more. 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2. We're going to take it up to tempo. One more slow. Good tempo. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. 4, 3. We're going to hold on the right. 2. Last full one. Hold on the right. Good. Reach. Pulse. 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 With the upper body. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Hold. Pulse. Reach. Rib cage. Towards the knee. Right leg long. 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring it all the way in. Lower everything down. Rock it side to side. All right, we're going to roll up and come back to standing with your weights. We're going to do some side lunges. We're going to go side to side, Then we'll step to the right and step in, and then we'll hold on the right and do a little tricep press. All right, and do a quick demonstration here. A little bit wider than hip distance apart. Toes facing forward. Just going to bring the weights out in front, palms together, and you're going to hinge forward. The weights are just going to come down in front, and we're going to go side to side. Then we're going to do an upright row. We'll go right, step in, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Right, reach down, step in. Then we'll hold it on the right, bring the hands behind the hips, and straight arm tricep presses. For this, you want to look down towards the floor in this hinge so you're not overextending at the neck. All right, so wide stance, mostly parallel. You can have a slight turn out, but you want to keep the toes facing forward as much as you can. But if your knees don't like that, slight turn out is fine. Palms facing in. We're going to bend right and left. Right, can come up, left. Let's come up. Right, up, left. Squeeze. Inner thigh. Whichever leg is bent, the opposite leg is straight. So when we're going over to the right, the left leg is straight. 4, abs pulled in, 3, 2, and 2. Last one here. I'm going to change it up. Palms facing down. We're going to go down to the right and step into the left with an upright row. It's down, step in. Down, step in. You could add a knee up if you'd like. Makes it a little more challenging, especially on your balance. Exhale, really push off right there. 2, one more, stepping all the way in, then step out to the right and hold. Hands come behind the hips. Hinge forward, lower the head so that you have neutral neck, and press. 7, 6, shoulders down. 5, as low as you can, knee not going past the toes. 3, 2, last one, and step it in. All right, we're going to step out to the right and back in. So no side to side. We'll do that on the left leg. All right, so palms facing in, step out, step in, out. Again, knee up. If you want to up level, we've got 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. One more, and then step out to the right and hold as low as you can. Hands come behind, tricep presses. Neutral neck. 7, 6, 5, abs pulled in. 3, 2, last one, and all the way in. All right, back out to the wide. We're going to step into the left, but first we're going to go side to side. Palms facing each other. Let's go left side lead. Left, up, right. Abs pulled in. Shoulders down. Squeeze the glutes, inner thighs, hamstrings when you straighten the legs. Let's do 4 and 4, 3 and 3. You got 2, 2, last time. All right, palms facing in. Left, step it in. Step out, step it in. Add the knee up. Shoulders down, hands to armpits. Abs pulled in. 4, 3. There's your balance at the top. 2. Use your exhale. Step out and hold. Hands behind, hinge it forward. Sit the hips back, press through the triceps. Little lifts, little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Step it in. All right, we'll step it out and step it in. Palms facing in, out and in, out and in. Again, knee up. If you like it, Otherwise, just step in and hold. 4, 3, shoulders down. Exhale, drive through that left leg. Last one. All the way out and hold. Hands behind, palms facing each other, hinge forward. Nice deep hinge if you can, abs pulled in. Tiny lifts with the arms. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Reach through the crown of the head. Last one. And step it all the way in. Good, shake it out. You'll feel that tomorrow. Set your weights aside. All right, we're going to go down and do some planks. Plank position, whatever you like. All fours starting, and then forearms or hands, knees, or up on your toes. We're going to hold. We're going to do leg lifts alternating right and left with just a slight pause, and then we'll do some pikes. All right, 30 seconds about each one. I have a clock behind you, and I will time it. All right, if you're up on your hands, your wrists are right under your shoulders. Right leg back, left leg back. Abs pulled in, legs together, a little more challenging. Separated gives you a little more stability. Belly button to spine, look straight down. Make nice long line from the heels to the crown of the head. Every time you exhale, pull the abs in a little bit more. Pull up through the inner thighs, pelvic floor. Press into the mat. We're halfway there. Your arms are rotated if you're up on your hands so that your elbows are pointed towards your toes. We've got 5 seconds. And bring it down. Excellent. Sit it back. All right, second set is just a little lift of the right. Set it down, left, set it down. You can do this on your knees and just lift one at a time, or you can always just hold. Come up into your plank. Whatever that is for you. Good. Right, pause, set it down. Left. Keep the pelvis steady. Try not to shift. Stay steady in the upper back. You can point the toe if you like. Set it down. Keep it flexed. Keep it neutral. The foot. We've got about 5 seconds. Just a little pause. One more right and left. Good, set it down. Sit it back. One more set. Pikes. When you pike, I want you to drop the head right in between the arms. Look towards your toes. I want you to connect breath. So exhale on that pike and really draw those abs in to get those hips up nice and high. All right, you can do it on your forearms if you don't like the wrists. Up into your plank. Feet together or apart. Take your nice big inhale. And exhale, lift. Good, back to your plank. Inhale here. Exhale, pike. Your head is going right in between your arms, just like we did with that chair work. Biceps by the ears. Press through the mat, strong in the upper back. Using the abs to lift the hips. We have got 5 seconds. Let's do one more and then we'll finish with a hold. One more pike. Finish with a hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend. Separate the knees. Sit the hips all the way back in between the legs. Lower the forehead towards the mat. Reach the arms forward. Nice big stretch. All right, walk it forward onto your stomach. We're going to do some extension. All right, feet, legs hip width apart. Coming right out of the hip socket. If your low back strains or does not like it in this position, you can go a little bit wider, like the width of the mat, and you can laterally rotate the legs, so toes out wider than the heels. My hands are in front, slightly in front of my shoulders and about the width of the mat. You can cup the hands, pressing the fingers. You're going to take a nice big inhale and then exhale. Press through the mat and lift the chest. Exhaling as you lift. Inhale to lower. Scoop the abs. Draw belly button to spine. Protects the low back. pelvic and pubic bones stay rooted into the mat. 2 more like that. Good, all the way down. Good, 1 more. Hold it here. Reach the chest towards the top of your mat. You should be looking just at the top of the mat. You don't want to look up because then you start to overextend at the neck. Good, lower it down nice and slow and controlled. All right, if you went out the width of the mat, bring the legs back into hip distance. Bend the right, reach back and grab the right ankle. All right, if you can get your heel towards your glute and you want to feel a little more of a stretch, bring that hand out to the edge of your mat and just lift your chest slightly, pressing into the floor, keeping your heel to your glute. So bigger quad stretch. Good, set the chest down and switch legs. Right hand to the right side of the mat, heel to glute, add the chest lift if you like, keeping heel to glute, and then lower it down. Good, we're going to press ourselves all the way back and up onto your toes. And then we're going to roll up but hang the head nice and low. We're going to stay there for a hamstring stretch. So just think chest to the top of your legs, hands to your feet, your ankles, or the mat. Drop the head. Hold it here. You should be looking at your shins. If you want to deepen that stretch in your hamstrings, you can grab your elbows. 1 more nice deep breath. Release the arms. We're going to roll up 1 bone at a time. So take a nice big inhale. Exhale, round up. Pull belly button to spine. Keep the head hanging low until you get to the top. Good. Inhale, lift up. And exhale all the way down. All right, let's go into a lunge stretch. I'm going to bring the right leg back first, left leg forward. Hands can come down to the mat for stability, or you can keep them up here. So if you want to get deeper and you like the support of the hands on the mat, you want to straighten that right leg as much as you possibly can, keeping the knee over the ankle in the left. Good, 1 more deep breath here. Keep the right hand on the mat, and you're going to lift and rotate to the left. So lifting the left arm up and rotating to the left, opening up the chest. Good, bring that left arm down, bring it to the top of the leg. Come on up. Lift the right arm, square off the hips, lift up and over to the left. Deepening the stretch in that hip flexor. Good, back to center 1 more time, just because it feels so good. And all the way center. Bring the hands down, you bring the right leg in, and the left leg back. Hands to the mat or the top of the leg, straightening out that left leg as much as possible. Good, 1 more breath here. Keep the left hand down. We're going to rotate to the right and lift the right arm up. Good, opening up that chest. Bring the right arm down to the top of the leg. Come on up. Good, nice and tall here. Reach the left arm up. We're going up and over to the right. Keep that left leg nice and straight. Find your focal point, helps with the balance. Back to center 1 more time. And back to center. Good. Bring both legs in. All right, just a couple of shoulder rolls here. Hip distance apart. Bring the shoulders forward, up and back. Really bring them back as far as you can. Big, big, big movement. Good, 1 more. We'll reverse direction, bring them forward. 2 more. Good, last one. Take a nice big inhale, arms come up. And exhale, arms come all the way down. Great job. All right. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe.